Hey, welcome back live to Las Vegas. Jay Tuss alongside Will Hall at the 2021 Mountain West Media Days. The coaches took honors today. We met with all 12 from around the league, including Andy Avalos.
Yeah, very busy day for us. Let's get right to the news of the day. Lather, rinse, repeat. I feel like it's deja vu down here in Las Vegas at the Mountain West Conference Media Days. Every year that Boise State has been a member of the Mountain West Conference, they've been preseason picked to either win their division or conference. That continues again. Earlier this morning, we have some video for you. Go ahead and take it back at the station. Boise State picked as a Mountain Division favorite today. The Broncos had now been picked to win either the division or conference in every year as a member of the Mountain West Conference.
Pretty impressive. Now, if you look at the entire media poll, Boise State receiving 23 of 25 first-place votes. Wyoming had the other two in the Mountain Division. The Cowboys coming in second, followed by Air Force, Colorado State, Utah State, and New Mexico. Then we switch on over to the West Division. Nevada is your favorite. The Wolfpack received 19 first-place votes, followed by last year's conference champ, San Jose State. San Diego State then comes in third, followed closely behind by Fresno State, Hawaii, and UNLV. They all round out the rest of that West Division.
JT, one of the bigger talking points down here at Mountain West Conference Media Days is the vaccine rates within the programs in the conference. While Boise State wouldn't necessarily go into specifics about players and coaches and where they rate as a program, Coach Avalos did say there's progress to be made before the season gets here in terms of the vaccine within the program.
As much as we all wish this COVID was behind us and working our way out of the pandemic, we still have some things we got to be very mindful of. We still have some area to go in terms of vaccinations and getting ourselves in a situation where we're not going to compromise. We're not going to be putting ourselves in situations where we might not be able to take advantage of all our contests this fall. Some schools last year, some universities last year for their football teams did their very best to create a bubble and keep tier one around tier one, tier two, and tier three, but also, keep it tight. Well, we're going to be back on campus with the student population. So we've got to be very, very diligent with how we handle the protocols, whether we decide to get vaccinated or not.
We all want to try and forget 2020, but it's just impossible in 2021. Mountain West Conference Commissioner Craig Thompson just wrapped up his annual media address. Obviously, we covered a lot, including COVID-19 protocols for the upcoming season. He says that 7 of the 12 football programs in the Mountain West are at that 90% vaccination rate, and the conference as a whole is at about 73%.
To break it down simply, it really comes down to two different factors. If you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask or undergo testing protocols. If you aren't vaccinated, there will be masks, weekly testing, and social distancing. Regarding testing, that'll now be covered by each individual university, not subsidized by the conference. Commissioner Thompson says the reasoning behind this comes down to having a vaccine this time around.
Last year, there was no vaccine. Last year, there was not a choice to be made. This year, there is. And we are not going to mandate as a league vaccination, but we will have consequences if you are not able to participate as a team.
We did cover some other topics with Commissioner Thompson, including the potential expansion to 12 teams in the college football playoff. Commissioner Thompson played a pivotal role in even bringing that proposal to the table. So we're going to have that coming up tonight on the news at 10.
One other key update from Commissioner Thompson's address earlier today is in terms of games being canceled or postponed, they won't have that. If Team X doesn't have the right amount of players, then that game will be a forfeit for the program.
Plenty more coming up from Vegas tonight on the news at 10. For Will Hall, I'm Jay Tuss for Avalos News Channel 7.